This is Human. Today I'm just gonna. No, not just gonna. Okay, I gotta stop saying this stuff. I am going to the gym, the boxing gym that I've been going for almost 2 months now. The subscription end on February 19th. I only got a couple weeks to go. Just gotta make the most out of it. I am going to go to the park that I was supposed to go last night. Yeah, today I'm gonna go. This morning wasn't so satisfying. I mean, there's some good part. I woke up, I was checking up some information that I need to know regarding to bills and governmental stuff. I am trying to learn some audio regenerative software these days, so once that's going, I'm pretty sure I'm going to actively looking for paid jobs. I would say I need to look for currently I need to take the crash course, so for me to learn some of the basics. I've been learning from YouTube, and I think I can imitate a lot of things. However, if anyone asks me to adjust certain thing, or for example, can you make this line 3 or 4 or 5, or make it wavy, make it distorted, that type of stuff, when that happens, I might not able to do it because I only know how to make this one thing, basically imitating. Then there's the difference between person who copies it or people that actually knows how to work things out. So yeah, so I'll probably need to, after my gym, after the park, I'm gonna go back home and probably look into that stuff, if there's any other crash course I must learn. Yeah, the weather's been nice. It's very sunny, it's not that cold, unlike yesterday. Yesterday was pretty bad. So oh yeah, the morning, right, my original plan was I wake up, look for information, get ready, go to the gym, go to the park, and all that stuff. But yeah, I don't know, I just thought something a bit overwhelmed, and I was kind of stuck in my bed a little bit, just wondering what's gonna happen today, and doing all this thing is kind of worth it or not. But again, I must stop looking for why, which just creates a lot of ideas, yet too much idea overwhelms me. The project of this is basically for me to not look for a why, maybe just go out, not thinking this is a waste of time or something like that. So I keep saying that. I'm pretty sure I'm a bit awkward on the camera, so I'm just trying to fill in the audio and saying a bunch of fill-in words. So yeah, that little hesitation was not the best, but still, it's still not too late, because I used to get overwhelmed and stuck in the house for almost at night. So bit of advancement, I would say. Yeah. Hope everything goes well to any other people who just willing to watch this, I guess. And I hope I can get some good footages too. Once I get those footages, I can use it to practice what I've learned. Mainly, I've been using DaVinci Resolve for video editing. Audio regenerative ones, Touch Designer. I had figured that I might need to learn Resolve, some stuff like that. It's just the software is for VJing, but I don't know. I'm stick to Touch Designer. I think it fits better. Hope it works out well. I wanted to talk about certain things if anything comes out while I was walking, but I couldn't really think of anything. I used to have a lot of things to say. I don't know if it's some sort of conditioning that I've developed here, or I just lost the purpose in a way that I don't have much a passionate thing to talk about. I used to play guitar a lot. I was really into music. I basically stopped doing that for a couple of years now. I think the first thing that I stopped was playing guitar. I brought it everywhere. All my friends back in LA, even some of the friends that I met in Korea who came to Korea, they almost joke around like if I've gone somewhere, if I tell them to have gone somewhere, they joke around in a way that like, have you taken your guitar, stuff like that. I taken my guitar all the way to military too, but I slowly started not playing. I really didn't. I just didn't. There are many reasons that I stopped, I guess. Few of them would be the community. I know there's a lot of standard when it comes to playing guitar. I always call anyone there who wants to learn or who plays guitar, whatever the style it is. I just call them a guitarist because they are. But around here, if you don't know how to play certain songs, if you didn't get the degree and you just stayed, somehow try to like, I don't know, just try to say that, well, if you're not up to the certain level, you're not a guitarist. You're just a guy who plays guitar. And there's a humble way to say that. It's like, of course, now I used to tell people that I'm not a guitarist in a way that like I'm super professional, but like I play guitar. So thanks for saying it in a way, but around here is just really like others the one that just try to label in a way that I'm not the guitarist, and that usually doesn't really affect me, but over and over of this conditioning, I would say, it got me, I guess. And now every time when I play guitar, it's just like a rat race. The thing that I used to do, which I didn't realize at the time, was if I learn some songs and that song is made basically like 4 chords, C, G, A minor, F type of songs, then I play it and then I enjoy it. I let it sit. If I give an analogy, I would say, like, you learn how to play, you learn how to ride a bicycle. You probably try. Oh man, I forgot the word. The three-wheeled one. Try something cycle. So basically, you ride a bicycle. You try with that three-wheeled one, and then you move on to the two wheels, regular cycling thing, and then you advance in that way, right? And like doing that is, well, while you're doing that, before you advance to the regular two-wheel bicycle, you ought to enjoy skill that you learn while riding the three-wheeled one, and then maybe move on. So I play simple guitar songs. I'm able to play it. I'm happy with it. I played it over and over again, and then I enjoy the moment that I achieved, and then I moved on to the next level. But once I came here, to be honest, before even I start playing some sort of song or some sort of lick or technique stuff, before I even learn that very thing, I'm already like worried about next step. And once the next step comes, then another step has to come. So that just blocked me in many ways, and then I just basically stopped playing guitar. It took the joy out of me, I guess. And then when it comes to music, I think I had a lot of opportunity, but it just have been ruined in many ways. I have met a lot of people that I appreciate, but it's more than just the music, I would say. It's a way I have to express, a way I have to treat some people, and just try to let them know that like nothing comes in a personal way, nothing comes in a negative way. I just want to let them be however they want to be. But a lot of people around here, as I expressed, they don't like to be told. I mean, anyone's not like to be told, but around here it's a little different. I think the heavy classicism in Korea causes that. They want to keep their ground in their status. So whatever they think that is threatening their current status, they want to get hostile. Which is just doesn't really make sense. It's really hard for me to understand because nothing really comes from me. I'm trying to threaten them. I just want to work. I just want to make good music to help people, make them listen, let the artist feeling great, let the music out. I'm not trying to be artistic about it either. I do believe movie or music, those needs to be heard and seen or to become that particular thing to be real. But yeah, that was a big moment that didn't happen. Now I am doing some nail stuff like this. Man, I just constant ramble too. So if I go back to talking about why I have nothing to talk about, was I used to talk about anything related to music, new songs, this artist, this producer, that director, how I like it, how I don't like it, how it could have been this way or that way. I would have done this and this way. But since I don't really keep up with that stuff, I just don't do that. I think I'm still like, my muscle memory just kind of leads me to dig in more than regular people, I would say, but not as active that I want to be. So since that's gone, I just don't have much thing to say. I think I even lost a bit of a skills to express a certain type of terminology. Yeah, so terminology has been very lacking these days. I think the part of the problem also comes with my attitude of letting them be. So I don't usually give too much 2 cents to the artist. I only give them sense of like singing. Like when you're singing, you're not just flowing around the melody. You gotta remember the rhythm. So there, you need to put some accent in a certain enunciation that you need to put. I think that's all. That's pretty much it. But I think around here, if you become this stupid job, such as a creative director or stuff like that, like they just want to put their nose in everything, and that makes them look like a career man, career woman, enough that they look assertive, that they look like they have they're leading something. But I mean, to me, that's not the part of the leader. I think you should become a leader, only in a way to grab them in a strong mind. Let them know that they're great. Let them know that they are going to the right path, and believe in whatever they're doing. Lesser their self-doubt. Input more confidence and whatever they want to put out. Of course, you need to make money, so hit song has to come out too, but not in a way that I would like to tell them that, like, or to be famous you gotta do this, not like that, but just overall general, like, what's going on. So let them know the reality too, besides the abstract and artistic endeavor that they want to do. But yeah, and I just let them be most of the time. So I think that's where they cannot depend on me in a way. I think I don't know, maybe I'm not much of their parenting. I only can respect in a person as just the other person. You are everyone's stranger. I respect as a stranger, as a human being. Not some sort of parents to just tell you and then putting your nose in everything. That's up for you to decide, I would say. So yeah. I think most of the time when I talk about the Korean society and all that stuff, I always say they like to be comfortable and they like to be convenience of everything. I am a bit against the K-pop industry. Not that I don't like the genre, it's just the way they practice. Grab some minors and practice them, give them house, give them everything, while they take all the control. So it is convenient for the artists, Of course, I mean, it's hard to be a K-pop artist for sure, but every single environment is there for you to get to this certain level. You really just have to get your mental and the mind into it, and then just to just to execute it. Um, and I mean, and on the other hand, independent artists and all that stuff. I just wanna see them not feeling like bad, you know. I mean, it's the stuff that I always say about people in Korea, like when they talking about the beauty standards and stuff like that, and they talk about K-pop idols and movie actresses in a such way, and they're lacking or they have some sort of self-doubt. I always let them know that it's their job to look pretty. It's their job to look beautiful. Meanwhile, you're handling a lot of stuff. Putting the makeup and then looking pretty on commercials and all that stuff. It's their job. How you gonna compete that? I would say in Korea they're already competing really well. But I mean, I hope like along that journey, I just hope they don't lose their self-esteem. And when that happens, kind of forgive themselves a little bit, just so that they can feel better and not to lose control and go down the spiral or something and start thinking that everything they're doing is basically lacking